Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of my new colony Fickleton on Rimworld. So, where did we leave these guys last time? We've got Shen, Kendra and Libby, and we left them asleep in bed. There they are, after a long, hard day, mining steel and trying to get stuff done to get these solar generators up and running. What I thought I'd try and concentrate on in this episode is getting some proper bedrooms sorted out for them so they don't have to sleep in these cramped conditions, and also maybe looking at a few other things like some crafting, like a proper crafting room, like this one up here, putting small things in it like the research bench, and then we can start getting on with some research and whatnot. So what do we need to do first? What's the game telling us? Let's have a look at. We need defences because we've been here for some time. We've probably been seen. Pirate raids will start soon, and you should prepare defences with their traps, sandbags, or turrets. I never do this. You look at the defences that you can build at the start of the game, and you can have sandbags, which is good cover from gunfire. It really is. It costs 6 steel though to put a sandbag down, which is quite a lot if you're short on steel, and the deadfall traps, which are pretty cool. They basically just squish people as they walk through them, but you've got to build sort of networks of tunnels and things and doorways for them to actually trigger people on. So I don't tend to do those. I always just wait until the gun turrets have been researched. But the gun turret research, I think, as we covered previously, is here. So to be able to research gun turrets, you've first got to have researched at the very, well, this would be the easiest step because we've already got these highlighted green ones. So we should do that one, microelectronics basics, and then on to gun turrets. Because then we can build the gun turrets, and get them placed. So that's the quick step. The other step obviously would be to go down this bottom branch, but we'd have to do recurve bows, great bows, machining, gunsmithing, blowback operation, and then onto gun turrets. And they are all great in their own way because they open up other things and do various different things, but this would be the quickest route for us. So that is what we will do. It's locked at the minute because we don't have a research bench, so we will build a research bench, stick it in here. But we will start and try and get some bedrooms organised for these guys. I just want to work out as well who's a hunter. Is there anybody a hunter? Obviously it's Shen, because Shen is brilliant at everything. He is a really good hunter, in fairness. So he will start doing some hunting and go out and kill some things, and then he can bring them back, and then they'll be skinned alive, and well, not skinned alive, skinned dead obviously, and made into food, which can go up here. You can see we've got some rat meat up there stored in here, cooked, and so they don't have to eat this crappy paste all the time. They can actually eat meals, but we haven't got electric yet, so they need to crack on with that. Let's see, can we cook these yet? 78% grown, ready to harvest. We'll harvest that one. No, there's more over here. So this is the natural heal route. So it's like, medicine, herbal medicine, if you like. Ready to harvest, cut that. Cut these ones, it just grows everywhere. It's always good to have it on standby. We've got a little bit of it up there, stored away. So we're off already. Kendra's off mining. So good start to the day. I've set to cut all this grass away in here because nobody wants grass everywhere. So once she starts mining, she will make the steel that's needed to lay all the pipeline in here, so we can get these lights switched on, so we can get the electricity going. And in the meantime, we will, as I said, start to put some bedrooms and stuff down for them. I'll tell you what we'll do first. We'll get the electricity on before we start killing animals and things, because we need this refrigeration room sorted out, really. So let us plan some bedrooms. We cannot grow anything. Well, we can't grow anything, but we cannot build anything on the mud. So if we plan some bedrooms in this area, maybe. Let us do this first. I don't think that's going to work, but we'll set these to harvest these little berry bushes, and then they've got something to do. But in the meantime, we will start planning some bedrooms. I think the bedrooms, it's worth pointing out, if you don't know this already, there's like a a beauty filter, so it displays the beauty and room stats of the environment as would be perceived by a character standing where the mouse is pointing. So when you click this on, it goes all weird with numbers. So if you imagine that character is standing exactly where your mouse is, all those numbers are how they see the area that they are stood in. So in this room, there's lots and lots of minus numbers because they just do not like it. Same in here, because of all this crap that's lying around, it negatively impacts the beauty of the room and their mood. So as you can see there, it's just it's crap basically. And the better the rooms are, the better they look and the better they feel about being in those rooms, and it's everywhere that they walk. So this is why you've always got to have a cleaner cleaning up everywhere. So when I make the bedrooms, and I didn't used to do this, let's switch this thing off. I used to make small bedrooms, but now I try and make them about sort of 5 by 5 or 6 by 6 square. Put a double bed in for them, put some nice things in, because the better they look, the better they feel about being in those rooms. So the good thing about this is that you can plan what you want to do. So for example, we can let's draw some plans up. So we go right up here. Cannot build on the mud, can we? So right, so let's us plan in some rooms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's stick a wall in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick a wall in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to leave a gap here because it's going to be like a corridor in. Thusly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so let's get rid of the extra stuff. Okay, so once we've planned this, if we build this, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bedrooms of the same sort of size. So, or 9 rooms to use of the same sort of size. So we might as well just get it whacked in. There's plenty of wood lying around. Crack on. I mean, obviously, I can't remember if I said this before, but just to reiterate, if you the more that you give them to do, the more that they have to do, obviously. So they've got all these other jobs currently. They're mining, they're building this, they're doing that, they're doing it, they're doing that, they're doing that. And they will do them all in order, but the more that you give them to do, the more confusing things will get for them. So the bigger their workload and the slower things will get to progress where you want them to progress, if you like. I'm bad at planning as well. I always change my mind. I always get things in and then think, oh no, that's not going to work. So do this, and then we'll get some doors in here. So door. See, they've already built that wall, and now I want to put a door in it. Door. Okay, and then we'll put a door here and a door here. Have that as a thingy. They're not going to be anything. Oh, cancel this away like thus. There you go. So they are building rooms. We've got low medicine. Actually, here's a good one. There's a minor break risk. So somebody's in a poor mood. Shen is in a poor mood, and it's got an arrow pointing to him. So let's go and have a look at Shen and see what his needs are. You've got low expectations. So these are the things that are positively affecting his mood. And these are the things that are negatively affecting his mood. So eating without a table, he just generally feels bad. Disturbed sleep, you know, because they're sharing a room. He wants to sleep with Kendra because they're in a relationship now, but we've only got single beds here. Ugly environment, as we've discussed. He's a bit hot. Oh, what are we? Oh, it's 36 degrees outside. No wonder. And he's got an awful barrack, which, yeah, because look at it. So they're affecting his mood. These are his food bags. This is his mood here. Yeah, so his minor break risk threshold is 43%. So when it gets down to there, because we're on 42 now, he's starting to feel a bit shit. When it gets down to 28%, he's going to break. Okay, so we need to do things to bring him back up again if we can, and that's why we're trying to get everything done. So we'll speed this up a little bit. We've got a notification telling us that it's summer. Watch out, that there's a raid. Telling us to watch out, it's summer. Food crops grow really well, but then we've got to store it because winter comes pretty quickly. Building a refrigeration room so that the food won't spoil that we're collecting. And basically get some parkas and stuff, because once winter's here, it is bloody cold. So get rid of that, right click it off. We know about all this stuff. We've got low food, we get that. He's got minor break, he's got low medicine, and we need defences, so we've seen all those. So there is a raid. A group of pirates from the Killers have arrived nearby. They'll prepare for a while and then attack. Prepare defence or attack them preemptively. So you can left click and you can jump to the location and see who has landed. So Estelle is here from the Killers. She has got a steel knife, and it will tell us what she is doing. You can see all about her on here. You can see what she's wearing, about her character, about her needs, her health, etc. So the good thing with this game is that you don't just have to defend yourself and kill the pirates. What you can do is you can capture people, because it doesn't automatically kill them when you shoot them and attack them. You can knock them unconscious. You can then capture them, put them in a prison cell if you create a prison cell for them, and then you can chat to them, talk to them, and bring them round to your way of thinking and get them to join your colony. That is a pretty good way to recruit people. Especially, she has got some cracking characteristics. Fair enough, she cannot do any firefighting, so she can't put fires out at the start. She can't do any cooking. She's not intellectual or artistic, but she's brilliant with animals, good at chattering, excellent, because we need more of them, brilliant at construction, brilliant at growing. The problem that we've got is that we do not have anywhere so far that we can put prisoners, so we won't bother at the minute. We will just defend ourselves. So is it just Shen, I cannot remember, who has the ability to actually shoot people? Oh, no. Libby can as well, but just not very well. So once she starts her raid, we will crack on and bring them over. She is over there, so we'll get a couple of seconds, enough to get them prepped. So you cannot speed time up to like the fastest. It just does a normal time when you're on a raid. Oh no, it doesn't. There we go. Oh look, a mental patient is passing by. That's weird. Have you never seen that before? A mental patient called Giggles. Okay. And I've lost this woman doing the raid. Oh, there she is. Estelle. What's she doing here? She's wandering, so she's thinking about it. All these animals we've got to kill later on. That's brilliant. So she's going to think about it, and it will tell us when she's starting her attack, so we can still crack on with our things and do what we want to do and get building. We don't need to just down tools immediately. But you see, everybody's onto this now because it's like, I think it's the easiest thing for them to build, so they go and build it. I'm not quite sure how the priority system works on building. But we see here, construction comes before mining. So Shen will always do construction before mining. So even though he's got to go mining to build things, he will build things before mining. But look, he's putting some steel in there now, I think, was it? Yeah, that just needs a bit more steel and then it can get powered up. Let's wait for the ping to see when it'll come up here when they're launching their attack. These guys are all going to go to bed in a minute, aren't they? I can see that. They're going to go to bed and then they're going to get attacked. Oh, yeah. So the Killers are starting their attack. So when somebody starts their attack, where is she? Shout if you see her. There she is. melee attacking the wooden electric tailor bench. So that is her focus. She is going to come straight up here, and that is what she wants to attack, because she just wants to damage your property. So Shen, I always pause it just so I can collect my thoughts. Shen will be drafting him, and then we can move him somewhere. So we'll move him down here. Get him stood behind a rock. Oh, actually he's already there, isn't he? So we'll get him stood here, and Libby will draft her as well, and get her stood behind a rock as well. Rocks provide cover, as far as I'm aware. Standing behind things like rocks and slag chunks and sandbags, they all provide pretty good cover. You can't shoot from behind walls, but you can shoot over these things, I think. I could be wrong, let me know. So anyway, here's Shen preparing. So he should start shooting at her once she comes in range. Fingers crossed she'll come up this way. Oh, bad shot, Shen. Oh, nice one. There we go. So she's unconscious now. We could capture her if we had somewhere to put her. We do have a room that's almost built, but we're not going to be able to finish that off in time, I don't think. So you here, if you right click on them, you can capture, melee attack, fire, or strip. So we will just fire. Seems a bit mean, but she was a pirate trying to attack us. So, and every single time that these guys shoot, it improves their shooting skill. So technically it's good practice. They are not very good though, as you can see. They cannot shoot. Somebody sat on the ground in front of them. I don't know if this is because it's too close or what. Oh good, our rat meat's rotted away because we've got no refrigeration. Well, she will wake up and escape by the time they've actually done anything. There we go. Jeez, that took absolutely forever. Undraft those guys, they can go do whatever they need to do. He needs to go eat, so that's fine. Did we build some graves? I cannot remember. No, we did not. So, one of the good things to do early on, miscellaneous item, is grave. Doesn't cost anything to build it, but put it somewhere away from your colony, because I think it makes people sad anyway. And just stick a couple of graves down. Now people do have to come and dig them, but it does mean that when people die, like pirates and stuff like that, they will haul them away to a grave instead of just leaving them here to rot. We'll get them stripped off just in case they've got nice clothes. Oh, they're all asleep now as well. They'll be tired after killing pirates. So yeah, if we get the graves built, and then they will, at some point, haul away. Look, she's coming down here for something to eat. This is where their food is, because they haven't hauled it away yet to the refrigeration area, because it's not refrigerated. And they have, if you've noticed, stopped building this, because there is no more wood. I think there's no more wood lying around out here, so they are on with other stuff, which is not a bad thing, because it means that we can get this built. Look at Shen go. Ping. Ah, we have lights, and we have electricity to this. So this is now refrigerating this area. So if you see down here, the temperature, outdoors 29 degrees, indoors here 26, indoors here 14, and it will be falling. So it will come down and down and down until it gets to -9. And similarly in that room's already, you know, minus figures. I think because it's a much smaller room, larger space, takes a long time to come down. In the larger rooms, you can put more than one cooler in, and I think it keeps it maintained a lot easier, which is what we might actually do. In fact, I will do. I'll get another cooler in there. I'll just bob one on the other side. I know it takes quite a lot of resources, but I think it is worthwhile. Other way around, obvs. Like that. And then they can start putting food in there. Refrigerated, spoils in 6 days. And when this goes to minus figures over here, it will say frozen, will not spoil. So the only frustrating thing is that obviously our food storage is going to be up here, and then our eating area is down here. So they have to come in here, grab food from up there, then walk all the way down here to eat it. It's not a really long way, but it's a bit of a trek. So sometimes I create a second area off my dining area, just a tiny little refrigerated room, just to keep meals in. And then you can set a storage area on there just for meals, so that when they want to get their meals, they will come into a little storage area and then come and sit back down, instead of having to walk all the way up there and all the way back down. Just save their little legs. And as we see now, we've got our solar panels up and running. These are our batteries that will be charging when the sun is out, obviously. Sun's gone in because it's night time, so it uses all of the electric that you've got stored, and then everything just runs out. Comes back on in the morning again. There we go. And as you can see, these start to power up, and then these will start to charge. We will obviously need a bigger room for more batteries. And we've got some visitors, a group from Syria visiting the colony. They seem to have a few items to trade. This is pretty cool, so I will show you this. So these guys are from a different colony. So who is the chat box? Well, it's both of these two, wasn't it? Social 15. I think that's good. So that means that she's really good at chattering to people. So, oh, there's the trader. Question mark above her head. So she's the trader. So you can right click, trade with bourbon, and then Kendra will come over and trade. So now you can then look at things that they have to offer. So this is what they've got to offer. They've got some survival meals, components. This is what they've got here. A Labrador fur bowler hat, amazing. Bolt action rifle, penoxycyllin, drug for preventing infections from starting. That's pretty cool. Some medicine, components, and packaged survival meals. Now this is your money up here, silver. So we've got 800. This is how much they've got over here. But stuff does cost a fair bit. We have got survival meals down in the middle of the map somewhere, and we've got a nutrient paste thing that we can go. But I will just get, I think, a couple of these meals. In fact, yeah, I'll get all three. It's cost us a fair bit, but it means that we've got food. And then you can flog stuff as well. You can sell things that you've got here. See, these are our things. If they want to buy them, there'll be arrows going the other way, so you can sell them and make money back. Basically trade it off. So we'll accept that. The interesting thing is that when you do a trade, it drops the stuff right at the point of the trade. So you would have to come and collect it and put it in storage. So we'll get Kendra to come and haul that away, and she should haul it away into here. And that's the funny thing now, because we've taken out a piece of wall here to put a new cooler in. So obviously this is not refrigerated at all because there's a massive hole in the wall. Oh. But look, our batteries are charging, so we are getting electricity. It tells us here how much stored electric we've got. Kendra's still mining away. Good girl. Always need steel. Always need steel. We do also need wood as well. Oh, Shen's doing some cooking. Just need the components going there and they will build it. And I think then that'll be up and running. So it's gone from outdoors to indoors, and the temperature is coming down, as you can see down here, from 25, coming down fairly rapidly. But we will just, you've got to remember to alter the temperature on these as well, because the temperature is set currently for 21. Let's set it for -9. We'll get a freeze going on. Libby's doing a good job of cutting some grass. I see Kendra go get a meal there. That's pretty cool. Temperature coming down. Nice. Packaged survival meal. And it won't spoil, or it shouldn't do anyway. Frozen, won't spoil. Brilliant. See, this area's being cleaned pretty well. They're all going to bed. So we've got them set to chop all these trees down, pick some berries, get this built up. We've got our solar panels up and running, we've got battery storage, we've got food prep areas going on. We're running out of power a little bit because we're not storing enough during the day. That's absolutely fine. What we'll do is we'll set another solar generator to be built. Okay, and we're going to clear this area, I think, down here in a little bit, and we'll build some wind turbines because they are pretty cool. They constantly go when it's windy, but we need clear areas, so the best areas to put them on are sort of flat stone areas, because if you get trees in the way, it stops them growing. So we'll get all this mined away as well. Thusly, we will claim this wall so that we can deconstruct it, and then we've got a nice flat area here to put some wind turbines on, hook them up to the power. See, look at these going up pretty quick now, and these will start filling up. Got low medicine and low food. We know we're growing some stuff over here. It needs to grow faster. I could actually just set Shen to go and do some hunting. That might be worthwhile. So you can hunt animals. So we see a tortoise here, we see a bunny there. So if you zoom out and you can double click, oh, there is only one tortoise, so we'll go hunt it. Bunnies, there's a couple of bunnies dotted around, we'll hunt them as well. Boom rats, they you can hunt them for the meat and the hide and everything, but they blow up when you shoot them. So there's a squirrel here. Look, Shen's off hunting already, but he's going to get some meat in for us, which is pretty cool. As you can see, Estelle's just rotting away down there, which is a bit sad. In fact, I'll get Kendra to, she can't haul. Ooh, get Libby to just bury her. There we go. Then she's done. Oh, we've got some turkeys over here. I always like to tame the turkeys, because once you tame the turkeys, they then lay more turkey eggs. If you get male and female, they lay eggs and create more turkeys, which is pretty cool. But for now, we'll set them to hunt some. So Shen's got a bit of hunting to do, create some food for us. We've got some little food plots growing down here anyway. Oh, animal just bought it. But there you go, look. It was a bunny. He's going to bring it in for us. All the way down here. He's going to put it up there, put it in cold storage. Bring it straight out of cold storage. Butcher it. Put the meat straight down there in the hopper, and then cook a meal. Because he's awesome. Shen. Colony dude. And Libby's up here building, because she's chopping down the trees and building at the same time. And I think what we'll do is we will leave it there for now. We've got our power on track. We've got all our base cleaned out, mostly, of vegetation. We have got this cooling going on. We need to do a lot of more hauling and stuff, and we've got our bedrooms on track to be built. But I don't want to go on for too long. Next episode, we'll see what else we can do. Maybe get an animal area set up, I think. Get some animals taming, get some turkeys growing. Maybe see if we can get some of these deers, or if there's some llamas. Llama. Any llamas? No, a lot of deers. Turkeys, which I've set for shooting. No, maybe we can see if we can tame some deers. Stuff like that. Start getting them kicked off. Oh, marriage is on. Kendra has accepted Shen's marriage proposal. Oh, that's lovely. So you can put, what you can do is you can put a marriage spot down. Is it miscellaneous? Marriage spot, there we go. So if you put a marriage spot down here, that's where they're going to get married. If not, they just get married anywhere they like. So, okay, so I will leave it there. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like to see. What would you like these guys to do? Or are you happy for me to just tell them what to do in my own unique and haphazard way? So, I'll get rid of this planning area. We don't need that anymore. Right, I will see you on the next video, on episode 3, and we'll see what it has in store for the residents of Fickleton. Maybe we can build a prison cell, get some prisoners, and start increasing our ranks. See you next time, guys. Thank you. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to, leave some comments. Thanks very much.